So we got some syncing issues today. Just kind of showing what I got going on at the arcade. Gonna do a quick video, kind of like a arcade repair vlog, but we're actually gonna see what's wrong and fix some of this stuff. I just have the Sync It here, and then I have the Fast and Furious Drift. Either one or two of them over there is down and won't boot. And then I've already fixed the Monster Drop that's over here. Just had a ball jam. So let's open this up and see what's wrong.
Not even supposed to be here today.
I'm Walter Day, the father of esports, and you're watching Matty Mo's Arcade.
And you know how long it's been since I played Whac-A-Mole?
I'm getting ready to attack. Fanny pack attached. Tokens are all stacked. Got the mallet in my grasp. Waiting for the moles, hiding in their holes. Scoreboard keeping tally. I'll be playing till they close now. Can't nobody beat my high score. You can't beat my high score. Can't nobody beat my high score. You can't beat my high score. I'm a mallet master, a single-fisted blaster. You can ask my baby, it starts slow then gets faster. I'm a record setter.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to pop in and out as it's really busy and really loud. This one, there really wasn't an issue. Like right here underneath the platform, all the balls were jammed and there's a sensor there. So it knew none of the balls were coming back through, so it wouldn't spin the wheel. As soon as I knocked those free and they came out, the wheel started spinning fine. So this one, like I said, I'm gonna get something, some kind of an extension or something to get down to that little pin right there and tighten this up, and I think that'll get this. And then this guy over here, it says like max payout has happened or something. So we made note of it in case somebody didn't get their tickets, but I think it just needs to be rebooted too. And that's on the other side. Let's see here. I don't feel it. There's a fan right there. I'm afraid of sticking my fingers in the fan. Alright, let's just unplug it. If we can figure out which one of these three it is. Sorry for going sideways. Okay. This guy, this guy, this guy. Oh, it was the one I was just gonna grab too. Sorry. Hard to do one-handed. Must have knocked the button and turned this off. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock this up until I can go and get the proper tools for this, because there is a madhouse going on. There's also a cup loose on this side. I just put one in there that's not broken for now, and then when it slows down, I'll come out here and I'll screw that down. Just trying to get us going through the day. Alright, so we'll be back. We'll get this one fixed, and then we'll figure out what's going on with Fast and Furious over there. Stay tuned. Okay, we can calm down a little bit back here. Don't have to cut in and out. The music isn't so loud. This is basically going to be a day in the life of an arcade tech. And you can see it's been kind of chaotic. I do have the mic going. I don't want to blind you guys with that light, but I'm not going to be able to do any camera work, so I'm just going to kind of walk and talk. So I need out there an extension and probably some bits. I'm not sure what bit it is. It's way down in there. I need to just kind of get in there, get out, get it tightened down so that it'll play the rest of the night. And then Monday I can fool with it and actually get in there and tighten it down all the way. So I just need extensions. Should work here. Don't know where my ratchet is. Normally it's in here, so that makes me wonder if I didn't leave it in a game or something the other day. Oh, here it is. This is missing it. Now, I don't know if that's going to be long enough. That is nowhere near long enough. Look for a different tool. The red hot, I think, was just a reboot. I don't think that was a problem. And I actually think that the it goes through a track mode and it drops the balls for itself. I think it actually won the jackpot for itself, and then I think that caused it to error out because there was nobody to pay. There's no account associated with the win. Now, this might work. That's going to be pretty close. It's about as close as I can get. I don't have anything longer. So we have this taken care of. I'll put this in my back pocket. Got bits in here. So that'll take care of that. Let's see what we'll need. I'm going to use your guys' eyeballs so I can look around the room and see what I need. Okay. So Fast and Furious will probably need a good light. So let's get a good light for that. It's weird because both of them say no signal. Sometimes the one does, and it has issues where a battery failed in it, and when I replaced the batteries I had to go in and change the CMOS settings, and that apparently did not get it all the way, because every few weeks it'll have an issue reboot. Not all the time, just every couple weeks, one time. This time it's both games. Usually you can just open it up, either reach around from the back or come in through the control panel and just hit the power button on the PC, and then you're fine for the day anyway. So that's probably what we'll do in this instance, just because it's crazy busy out there. And by the way, some of you guys, why did my light go off? Okay, so he's still filming. Okay, like I was saying, some of you guys do not beat your kids, and it shows. I don't know why I'm aiming so low down. But anyway, beat your kids when they're out in public screaming like that. At least take them, have a time out. That's ridiculous. Nobody's kid wants to leave. Nobody's kid should ruin everybody else's day. Okay, so I really think that's it. It's just a light. I think as long as we can turn the power on, we'll be good out there. Then we can start doing some repairs and stuff in here. I'm gonna go ahead and charge my phone. So it is dead. Either that or I'll grab a new one. Grab a different phone. All right, I'll see you out there. So got a little too busy for me to work out there right now. I got all these new bins in to put in small parts, and I am organizing this shelf and getting all this crap off of there, or at least down lower. This is stuff that I use, so I'm gonna have to find somewhere to go with that, except for that milk crate. So I'm gonna do that, and then basically just throw them on here is all I'm gonna do, stack them properly, and then we will go back out to the arcade, and I'll show you what I did to the driving games to get them going, and then we'll take care of the sync hit tomorrow or Monday when it's a little slower. Stick around. Okay, so it got too busy out there, just couldn't get anything done. A couple different kids just grabbed my tool bag and just chucked it aside, like, okay. But anyway, I sat back here and just kind of got my little work area situated a little bit better. That's a mess over there, but I got chassis that I'm getting ready to test sitting over here and kind of in order. Got another guy's over here, and I got 3 more over there, and this is the one I'm going to use as a test tube for now. I haven't tried this one as a tube yet. Oh no, I take that back. This one is a completely different monitor. But what I'm doing for this one is all of these monitors, except for these 3 that I just got, they all had crushed control boards. So this one was fine, but I had to borrow some pots off of it to make this one, which is a Frankenstein out of every one that guy had. And so he only had probably 4 good pots total out of all of his control boards. So right now I'm just kind of Frankensteining them together to get the right control board with the right working pots in it to test each monitor. It's a freaking nightmare. But this one's fine. I do have like 150 pots assortment coming, so I should be okay. So now I'm going to put this guy back in here. This is no big deal. And I got to put this on that chassis, and then I got to find it a fuse, because I also had to borrow a fuse from it. And I think the monitor that I put that in is gone. I think I returned it to a customer and forgot about the fuse. Not a big deal though. I got more fuses on the way too. So I'm gonna hook this guy up, and then we'll come back and hook it up to the test bench over here. We got everything that we need for power right there. So we'll get that hooked up, and then we'll get the test pattern generator on it, and we'll see if she works at all. Hopefully we fixed it. We can move on to the next one. But I'll be right back. Actually, this video is pretty long, so I'm gonna go ahead and hook it up, and then I'll just show you when we get back. Alright, so I was testing the pots on the neck board just because I checked all the other ones, and I did actually find a bad pot. It was a 200 ohm, was this one right here. And of course I don't have the right ones in yet, but I have one that'll work. So I'm gonna go with that for now. Then we can finally hook up this control board and get going with it. But I figured it'd pop in. I think I'm running out of time. I don't hear any kids screaming out there anymore. So I'm gonna try to do this fast. So there's that. This is fairly simple. 3 different sizes. Oh, I still gotta find a fuse too. Looks like I'm not going to have time to get to the sink it. I'm just going to tighten up the play on that left side. It will still be here tomorrow, and no kids will be here before I will, so it won't matter too much. Okay, so let me get a fuse, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just plug the wires from the test bench into that, and I'll show you how I have that worked up over here. It's light. Okay, so zoomed in way too much. Okay, so here's the test bench. This out of the way. This out of the way for now. This is the power cord. Let me pull the monitor wires out first to make sure I'm not crossing on anything. Have them tucked and of course tied up so they won't come off. So I just have, I don't know if you can see this, I just have the pins on the end of it, because every single monitor, it seems, that I've been messing with lately has a different connector, and I haven't made a universal for this yet. That's on the list of things to do. So I just take these little pins and just plug them into the connector. Sometimes they're underneath the ground. And I'm going to go ahead and find a fuse. Then I'm going to plug this in, and then we'll hopefully fire it up and get something going. I hope. We're getting in the day on a good note. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see what we got going on here. I feel like Doc Brown plugging in some science experiment when I get electrocuted. Alright, the way this works. Alright, we have high voltage. I have the test pattern generator plugged in but not turned on. Let's see what we get. I guess probably nothing. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Looks like the sink is off. I have it backwards. I guess I could try to adjust it first. That's pretty wild looking. control board plugged in here because this isn't doing at all what I thought it would do. See a little bit more. It's position, okay, size. So that's the hold. Still looks like the sinks off to me. Wonder if it's plugged into the standard resolution. Closer, maybe? Let's try some color adjustment. See if my pot works. Yeah, that's blue. So you can see some blue there. I need a screwdriver. It looks like the monitor works. We're just going to have to adjust it. Which I don't know if we'll have time tonight. But the job is never done. That must have been red because I could see some red in there. Some red going on. This is probably the green. Maybe that's right there. Either way, our sink is messed up. So let's try just changing the resolution. I think this yoke wire could be on there backwards. We'll be right back. I'll switch this around. Alright, moment of truth. Let me just answer my walkie here. Okay, now I haven't hooked this up at all. This is the first time. Okay, sounds good. So let's see if we got it this time. I mean, the first time. Voltage. Let's turn stupid generator on. Okay, now we're much closer. Let's see what we got going on now. Nope, 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 nope. Slow it down that way at all. No, that made it worse. It's definitely this one. Okay, okay. I'm thinking I need a new pot on that one. This one was kind of smashed on the board, but it tested okay. It's a little better. I think this is going to help this part, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wah, wah, wee, wah. Just get it to stop and we'll see what we can get going on these colors. That's a problem. We got a whole giant section of missing color now. I wonder if that's anything I can adjust, or if that's, looks like it's a tube issue where I have colors aren't plugged in the wrong way again. I don't know. It still kind of looks like it's in a negative photo. Awful. All right. Well. We'll have to figure this out tomorrow, I guess. I see some degauss issue too, but yeah, a little bit more color than we just had. but I will keep trying. Tomorrow we'll get this solved. I have a lot to do tomorrow. Got a lot of monitors to test. Got a lot of work to do too. So stick around, we'll get this stuff figured out. Alright, so it's the end of the day. Back at the sink it and this problem here. So I got down in between here and I didn't have to actually get in between here. What you need to do is just take these 4 screws off and this whole thing pops off and you can get right to that little screw that's in there. Tighten it down. So you see there's barely any play. This thing had like that much play before and so now it works well. Let's go ahead and play us a game and test her out. The hard part of the job. I bet that Rock and Moon Rally will keep me from getting copyright strike. Alright, let's see how I can do one-handed. This part of the game seems to be working fine. I haven't had any issues with it. This game's pretty solid as far as operations. The only thing I really have to mess with it is over this wheel problem that I've been having that I just solved, and the cups break a lot. And of course, they didn't want to sell, you know, hard plastic cups that you wouldn't have to replace. They want to sell you solo cups for $30 a sleeve and rob you. And right after this, we're going to check out this jumping jackpot real fast before I hit the road for the day. We're going to call it quits. Not too bad for one-handed. Alright, so that's working. I'm going to get this boxed up, get this card reader back on, and then we'll check out and see what's wrong with that thing. Unless it just needs to be plugged in, then I won't worry about it. We'll wrap up back in the office. These 2 right here are going to be ground and 5 volt. So what do we get here? Did I not turn the game on? I didn't turn the game on. I guess that would help. Hang on.
Here it is. A nice little trade. The person I traded got what they wanted. I got what I wanted. And a pretty good deal on it too. Super hang on.
Get what I want!
That comes later.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on fire.
What happened? Whoa.
Lots of smoke.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, well, thanks for watching.
When you take care of people, people take care of you in this community.
That's the truth.
So everyone, please remember that. Even if we're competitors, we're not enemies.